Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for my 2016 Halloween Horror Games Marathon. I hope that you had fun. Whether you watched live on stream, we had consistently decent viewership all day. In fact, this year, this marathon did way better than last year's, and I think it's because of the variety of games. Having multiple games that I went between today definitely was the way to go. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing these variety of games, being exposed to these kind of creepy horror-style games. And I hope whether you watch live on stream or if you went and watched this on demand on YouTube later on, that you enjoyed the marathon. I want to, again, say special thanks to those who pledged in the month of September who made this possible. If it wasn't for the patrons, this would not have happened, okay? That was awesome. And thank you for nominating and voting on those games because I had a lot of fun playing them. Now, a few things. Let me give you my thoughts on every game I played today. Dino Crisis. A throwback to Resident Evil. It plays almost exactly like classic Resident Evil. In fact, I was even saying as I was playing it, the controls, the buttons are the same. You'll hold down square and press the D-pad to run in a direction. Literally, it's the same kind of game, only it's a different premise. No zombies, but instead dinosaurs. So that's really unique and interesting. That's something that I liked, and if people ever want to kind of see that again, I would consider maybe doing it again, okay? Layers of Fear. It's a game that I can understand if you're going to do it maybe all in one sitting. It's pretty good. But the game's, I heard it's around 3 to 3.5 hours long. There's nothing really that scary in that game. There was one or two little jump scares. Remember the Ouija board stuff with the woman, blah, 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 whatever, you know. Some people will find that scary. I didn't find it too particularly scary, although I am interested in the plot. Like, I'd like to know, what is the plot? Did his wife die? Did his kid die? What's going on there? Why exactly? What is the plot of the game? That's a game that, I would consider going back at, like, a future date. Maybe if I'm doing another, like, horror-themed marathon or something. But I don't know if it's something that I would want to do a full playthrough of and finish up because it wasn't too gripping. You know what I mean? Condemned Criminal Origins was alright. It wasn't great. The combat is laughable. I mean, it had... The interesting part about it is this murder mystery. Who is this murderer? Are you involved in the murder because you're being framed for the murder of your fellow agents in the FBI? And there's this big mystery going on. That's the interesting part to me. The combat is terrible. I mean, it's like whiff, block, whiff, kick. It's really bad, and that's most of the gameplay of the game. So, again, that's another one. I don't know if I would go back to it because the gameplay is so archaic. But by far, Spooky's House of Jump Scares / now called Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion was my favorite game of the day, by far. I really enjoyed that one. That was unique and different, and even though, yeah, a lot of these rooms are repetitive, and you're running through the same room a bunch of times, when you're getting chased by the monsters, and you're trying to avoid them, and each monster was different. You know, the ghost was a slow one that could float over, like, gaps, while the Silent Hill zombie, or monster, was slow, but the stages give you the visual effects to fuck with you, so you would get stuck, or the puppet, which was like Slender Man. That was really cool, the different kinds of monsters that come after you in that game. The only downside is that it's PC, and as you saw a few times during the day, it kind of conked out on me. But I liked it a lot. I did really enjoy Spooky's House of Jump Scares / Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I would. That was a game I 100% would consider playing that again if people wanted to see it. So, that's it for the Halloween Marathon. One quick thing. Thank you for watching, whether you watch on stream or on demand. If you are watching this on stream, there are 4.5 hours left to pledge to my Patreon for this month, for the month of October. If you liked what you just saw, I hope you liked the stream on YouTube or whatever, right? If you want to see more fun stuff like that, please consider pledging. There's an event in November, the Indies Mini Marathon. Pledge $5 or more right now, and you're going to be able to nominate and vote on the indie games I'm playing in that upcoming marathon. See how much fun today was? That's what I mean. I like to do these events, but people don't realize, wow, I could pledge $5 and be a part of that? Yeah. Or pledge $1, and it helps me out a big time. It allows me to keep doing fun events like this. I wouldn't be able to do this kind of fun stuff if it weren't for you. So please consider pledging if you haven't. Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. That's it. I'm going to call it a night, everyone. Tomorrow, back to the normal scheduled content. Happy Halloween. I hope everyone had a fun one and enjoyed my marathon stream today. Thank you for watching. For Halloween 2016, this is DSP signing off. Thanks a lot for your support, everyone, and I'll see you later.